Alright. Let's see. Let me get comfortable here. Alright guys, just gonna play a round of Friday the 13th on Halloween 2023. What's up, Far From Blake? How are you? Happy Halloween. What's up, Zachary? How are you? Happy Halloween. See what Jason we're gonna play as. Happy Halloween, guys. Just gonna play a round tonight for fun. Obviously, on my channel, you've noticed it was Friday the 13th all over my channel. Because, that's just how I roll, I guess, you know? Can you guys hear me alright? Happy Halloween, guys. Francisco, how are you? Happy Halloween. Guys, I think we should get Jason Go Straight to Hell. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. What you guys do today? Y'all have a good time? Y'all watch some fun movies already today, or what? Halloween on 4K. Look at you. Alright, guys, let's just do a round of this and have a good time.
Make them remember, Jason. Make them suffer.
I am gonna raise hell and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Brian, how are you? Happy Halloween, brother. I'm gonna be watching Hell House Origins tonight, the new Hell House movie after this, guys. Excited about that. I've heard pretty good things about it, as a matter of fact. Francisco, I'm good, dude. Just taking it easy. I wanted to throw in some Friday the 13th today, because you know everybody's doing Halloween, and you know I get it. But old CHH wanted to throw in some Friday the 13th. You feel me? Alright. Sorry, my TV was really loud. You guys probably hearing a little bit of bleeding in there. Alright. What's up, Austin? How are you, dude? Happy Halloween. Oh, man. See if we can raise some hell with Jason Go Straight to Hell. Witch Hunter, what's up, man? Just doing a round. I'm not going to be on here super long. Just literally wanted to play a round. And whoever stopped in to say hey, I want to let you guys know, love y'all. Happy Halloween. Thank y'all for watching my channel and hanging out and watching my videos. I dropped a complete Friday the 13th home video collection today. I know everybody's probably busy today, but definitely, guys, put that on your watch later and check that out maybe tomorrow, because I have a lot of titles. I showed a lot of them, and it was really cool, and I think you guys would get a kick out of it. But that's just how I am. The way I operate is I get excited for Halloween in July, actually probably more like June, and so I'll watch like Halloween. Like, you guys remember a few months ago when I did all my Halloween re-reviews? I got it all out of my system. So, like, I'm burnt out on Michael Myers. Jason, I can't burn out on. Like, that's just how I am. I don't burn out on Friday the 13th. I'm in burn-outable. with Friday. You know? So, I'm always down to clown with my homie Jason. These suckers are playing with me.
Anyone, help!
Steve, how are you? Iron Wolf, those laser discs were cool, weren't they, dude? Thank you, Witch, I appreciate it. If you guys want, it's not as beautiful, but I'd absolutely be down to do my Nightmare on Elm Street home video collection. I could even film that late tonight, have it out tomorrow for you guys, if y'all are into that. It really is, to me, dude. Like, Friday the 13th is immensely rewatchable. Like, I literally can watch Friday the 13th movie once a week, and there's so much variety. I mean, that's true for Halloween as well. But the spice of life with Friday is unlike anything. And you know, I fucking love it, man. What can I say? I never got to play much as Jason Goes Straight to Hell with this game before. You know. So now that I have the ability to, I've been wanting to try to play a little bit. Have you listened to the Hellraiser Bloodline commentaries and various things talked about? No, I haven't. I know better. These guys always have jumping jacks on them and
they deserve to die, Jason.
Pocket knives, guys.
Make
so
them suffer.
You gotta kill them. Like, you can't play around. Some very interesting things talked about on that. Oh, really? Friday the 13th is so much fun and rewatchable. It just, well, it's like, and you can wake up one day and say, you know what, like, I need to watch Jason Lives today. Like, I need to get a little pep in my step. Let's watch Jason Lives. And then other days you could be like, I want to watch just like a dark slasher film. Like, let's watch Part 4. Or I want to watch something spooky. Oh, let's do Friday 3. Or I want to watch something, you know, silly. You could do Jason Takes Manhattan. Like, you can get any emotion out of Friday, and you can't do that necessarily as much with Halloween. Like, you can catch a lot of emotions with the Halloween franchise. You can get, but most of them are kind of just like dark, creepy, you know. But with Friday, you can really have fun, in my opinion. So, you know, to me, Friday's just the goat, one of the goats. And that's what I love about Elm Street, too. Like, Elm Street, you can get your serious fix, you can get your goofy fix. You know, but I think Friday is the most versatile in terms of, like, vibes. You know, it's everything. Alright, this broad's going down. I know, I'm so excited about those Conan movies, guys. Hopefully you guys are excited about that too. I'm also, guys, I'm doing a live stream tomorrow night, and we're going to talk about the Conan releases. We're going to talk about Arrow's best releases so far this year, because Arrow has completely owned this year. So tomorrow night at 9 p.m. I'm streaming on my channel. I'm going to show you guys new pickups I've gotten, and we're going to talk about Arrow tomorrow night, because there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. And I actually, what's up, Trichopedia? Happy Halloween. I'd actually like to ask you guys now, as a preliminary question, what box set is in fact the best from Arrow this year between the two 4K box sets? Is it Psycho or is it Hellraiser? My money, actually I'm not going to answer. I'm going to let you guys wait till tomorrow to see what I say. But with that being said, I'd love to see what you guys think, because those two box sets are incredible. And I'm really excited to see what the people are going to say, because it's not a clear winner, no matter how you slice it. Those are two incredible box sets. They're loaded with features. The scans are, I think, exceptional on one and really good on the other. So I'm interested to see. When are we getting more Friday 4Ks? You know, it's funny. I'm trying to ask my contact at Paramount about that, but they're pretty tight-lipped. They're pretty tight-lipped about it. So I couldn't get much information. Oh, damn it.
Jason, my boy, do you know what you're
Why are you only getting Barbarian, Akeem? What's up? Dude, you don't like the Destroyer?
You can never die.
That's disrespectful, Akeem. How many Friday the 13th have gotten 4Ks? Just part 1. But
Yeah.
have gotten remastered in 4K.
Mother.
Because the first 4 got remastered in 4K, and they were put out on high-quality Blu-rays with Scream Factory. Paramount then reused those scans they reused those scans with those Steelbook releases they did. And oh, I think this guy glitched out. So there, it shouldn't. What I'm getting at, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to conversate with you guys and wreck shop. What I'm getting at though is it shouldn't be difficult for Paramount to put out parts 2, 3, and 4 on 4K. It's just a matter of doing that process of, because I feel like the work was done unless Paramount does brand new restorations again for those 4Ks, but I think that they were restored in 4K already with Paramount, with the Scream Factory box set. I don't really know how that works per se, but I just know that parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 will get done on 4K. They have to.
Don't stop.
But here's the real question, guys.
They deserve to die.
Here's the real
Make
question.
them suffer like
Do you want steelbooks of parts 5, 6, 7, and 8 now? Because you notice that they did 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do you want them to do steelbook Blu-rays of 5, 6, 7, and 8? And if they do part 5, which cover art do you want? Do you want the poster, or do you want the VHS for the cover of a steelbook? You know, that's my question to you guys. CHH, you see a Friday box set is individual, or ticket them out to the cost of the 4 restorations. They'll be separate, I think, but this is what will happen. They'll do separate 4Ks for 1 through 4, but once they're all out, they'll put them out. They'll put out a box set of them together. So if you want to wait, you could, because I'm telling you, it's clear. I know how Paramount operates. They milk everything, and people can hate on that, or they can accept that. You know, like I used to hate on it, but then I would realize, you know what? I'm just glad that they give you the availability and different ways to own movies. Let's say something happened and you had to sell off your collection, and like money got really tight and you had to sell stuff off. Well, if you say, okay, I'm ready to get the Friday movies on home video again, you're gonna have the availability in one way or the other because of Paramount. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll give you the availability one way or the other, which is a good thing. I know sometimes I'll have no bugs, but this time I'm having a lot of bugs. You know, I wouldn't mind steelbooks for 5 through 8. I do love. I mean, guys, could you imagine? Oh, we got to talk about the Elm Street 4K now. Discfather and a few other people are speculating that Nightmare should be getting a 4K next year, because you gotta remember, like, next year's the 40th anniversary of the first film. If it doesn't happen next year, though, guys, well, let's say just for some reason it doesn't happen, I would kiss it goodbye on physical media. I would straight up just kiss Elm Street remasters goodbye. That's honestly what I think. Because if you don't get something for the 40th, guys, we're done. We're finished. It's over. Like, that's honestly how I feel. So, if we don't get something next year, guys, kiss it goodbye. Straight up.
Oh my god.
I didn't get any trick-or-treaters, Josh. I live in the country, kind of like the Bible Belt. I used to when I first bought my house. I was getting trick-or-treaters, but now I don't get much at all. As a matter of fact, nobody's knocked on the door. We have a bunch of candy in the event that we get some kids, and I'll spoil them too. I'll give them a lot of candy. That's a good question. They still could. I think the reason that they did the first 4 steelbooks, honestly, is because they were having fun with those new 4K scans of the first 4 movies. So Paramount was like, hey, you know, we got new scans. We can promote it as new scans on these steelbooks. But what they don't realize is the people buying those are the fans. So if they would put out 5 through 8, they're not gonna, like, we're not gonna be upset that they're Blu-rays and they're just the previous 1080p's. Like, it is what it is. We want to have those steel books because they're gonna look cool and they're pretty budgeted, nice. Like, they're not super expensive releases. I just know that whenever they do put them out, I'm never just like, oh my god, this is super expensive. They're usually like 20 bucks, sometimes like 15, 16 bucks, or even cheaper. Like, I think I remember when Part 2 or whatever came out, it was cheap. So I just wish Paramount would realize that. Like, oh, no, let's cater to our audience here. And let's give them, like, could you imagine if they give us the VHS artwork for Part 5? How great would that be? Like, are you kidding me? How great would that be? You know, it'd be incredible. People would be over the moon if we got, you know... Damn it, son of a bitch. Let me see if I can lure him out. Yep, dumbass. Ah! Alright, let's see, guys. You made a custom VHS artwork for your Part 5 Blu-ray? Oh, that's cool. I'd love to see that. Did you do that through, like, Photoshop or something, or how did you do that? I think there's, like, websites where you can stuff up too. Come on, man. Please, come near me. God damn it, they always... You're kidding me, AMC didn't play any Friday the 13th? Man, that's bullshit. That is crap, man. Alright, let's take this guy out, guys. Let's break his spine. Y'all ready? Oh! We need 1998 on 4K. Oh, Jeffrey, I saw, it might have been his father said that that's supposed to be coming out on 4K. Because even though that was a TV movie, I'm pretty sure that was shot on 35mm, man.
Make them pay.
I'm pretty sure that was shot on 35mm. So, if they do that, it's gonna be great. Here we go, I got her now. Oh, Freddy vs. Jason needs a 4K, yes. Yeah, I saw that Disc Father posted that about Trick or Treat getting a 4K testing out. Which makes sense, because if they are in fact doing a Trick or Treat 2, make sure you keep reading about. Here's the thing. I've always said, or I've said before, like, Jason. I'm not really interested in a new Elm Street, and I also am interested in a new Elm Street, and I'll tell you why. One of the ways to get new physical media releases of titles, or to get a movie restored and get a new 4K or any kind of new nice release, one of the ways to make that happen is for a movie to get rebooted or a new movie to come out. Case in point, if you remember when Top Gun Maverick was coming out, the original Top Gun got a new 4K, all that kind of stuff. If Elm Street did in fact get a new movie, if Elm Street did in fact get an announcement of a new film coming or something, that would kickstart physical media, without a doubt, without a question. But what's a shame, you see, Iron Wolf says, I think Freddy vs. Jason 4K would sell well. They could have done it this year. They could have done it this year. Because I remember I did a video on Freddy vs. Jason, just kind of recollecting on the film. And as I was doing the video, I realized, oh my god, this is the 20th anniversary. Missed opportunity to put out a 4K on the 20th anniversary. You know, it's sad that we didn't get that. We should have got that. Will we still get it? Of course, but unfortunately it probably just won't make any sense of when we're going to get it. But I agree, I think Freddy vs. Jason would be... Are you kidding me? You know what Friday film I think would look the best in 4K? Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, straight up. I think she's in the bed. Hold on. You know what Friday film I think would in fact look the best on 4K? I think you guys would agree with me. Definitely Part 6. would look the best. Where's she at? Don't have a thing on you. AMC aired all the Elm Streets for the first time in a long time and didn't air Paramount 8. That sucks. Man, that's crap. Why would they not air Friday the... I remember, like 10 years ago, I would watch Friday the 13th on AMC I would watch all of them. I remember like 2014, I remember it was so fun. Like, I didn't have the movies on, I had just gotten the tin Blu-ray set, but it was at the point where watching them on TV was still really fun. It's not as like cool to me anymore, but at the time, it was wicked awesome. But I would still like to know that they were airing them on TV. That way, you know, kids and families can watch them that don't own them. But that's crap, man. Because Friday the 13th belongs, you know... Yes! I knew there were one in here. Friday the 13th belongs on TV. Christian makes me wonder if they'll be getting a new print for next year because the first one is cut to ribbons. Yeah. You know, I don't know. Well, guys, I think we missed somebody.
Mommy has a reward for you.
How many did we kill? What's up, Steak Sauce? Pat Master, how are you? Freddy vs. Jason got me to watch the Nightmare films. I was already in a Friday, but wanted to do my Freddy homework before seeing it in the theater. That was fun, guys. Listen, I'm not going to stay on here too long. I'll just talk to you guys for a minute right here on the screen. Oh, I got all of them? Good. Here, I'll kind of hang tight right here for a second, guys, to talk to y'all for a second. So, listen, I do think we're going to get Part 2 on 4K, Friday the 13th Part 2 on 4K this coming year. If you remember, Paramount announced the Steelbook of the final chapter in January of this year. So it's not unlike Paramount to want to release Friday the 13th at odd times. They could be looking for a moment where they don't have any big movies coming out, like in the beginning of the year, to release a title that sells. So if you guys remember, like I said, that Steelbook for the final chapter came out in January. Guys, there could be a chance, and I'm serious, there could be a chance. And here's the thing. The 4K announcement for Part 1 was so tight-lipped. Nobody, and I mean nobody, broke that news besides Paramount. So there could be a strong possibility we could get an announcement for a Part 5 Steelbook, which would be great, or a Part 2 4K. My money says a Part 2 4K, but that would be cool. You know, it's possible, guys. So I just know with Paramount, they're going to do it. They're 100% going to do it because they know that it sells. Otherwise, why would they keep putting stuff out? You know. But yeah, I agree. They do at least need to do the first 4. But that's not. It's really not good enough, though, right? Like I really think that Part 6 would look the best on 4K. You know. I don't. You see, Trekopedia. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know that if they're aware or even care. Here's the thing, Trekopedia. I have a friend. I'm not gonna say his name or who he is because I don't want this to sound insulting. But they're old enough to have experienced the movie in the theater and saw it in the theater. And I mean, this is something you have to take with a grain of salt at the end of the day. But they told me, they were like, "Listen, I've seen that movie in the theater when it came out. I went to screenings when they had 35mm prints that they played in Camp Nobi Bosco, where they filmed the movies, the early movies. That movie is just not a very bright movie. What you're seeing, to me, this is their quote, what you're seeing is what the film really looked like." And then they went into somewhat of a kind of a funny rant, like, you guys, kids today, and I'm not talking about you guys in the chat here, but like they were like, kids today live in the, you know, the HDR computer video game world where everything is colorful and bright, and that's just not how that movie was meant to look. You know, and I think that there may be some merit to that argument. There may be some merit to the argument that maybe that Friday, that 4K of Friday is in fact the most honest restoration. Because, guys, like, honestly, I just feel like Paramount's been pretty solid with their 4Ks. The only one that I can think of offhand that was less than super impressive was Planes, Trades, and Automobiles that came out. But the cool thing about that release was they gave us a bunch of unseen footage from before. So it was still cool that we had that, but, you know, it was cool that we had that, but the 4K was less than impressive. Exactly, we need a time machine to improve it. The Jarvis trilogy should get some special artwork steelbooks. They should do a Jarvis trilogy. That would be sick. Do like a 4, 5, and 6 thing. You can call me a kid like everyone at work does. I'm 44. I look youthful because of my love for stuff like horror and wrestling. Hell yeah, dude. Do you think Paramount will put out Breakdown in 4K? I think they will eventually, Austin, because Breakdown is a movie. First of all, I saw Breakdown for the first time this year, and it was one of the best movies I've ever seen. I couldn't believe I hadn't seen it before. Thoughts on the supposed Halloween game that is happening? That's cool, DJ. I mean, if they're making a game, I'll check it out. I am excited for Killer Clowns. That'll be pretty cool too. You know, so. You know, I'll check all that stuff out. But listen, so guys, again, I want to reiterate to you. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be live on my channel. I'm going to go over some new pickups that I've gotten. I want to talk to you guys about Arrow video announcements. I want to talk to you guys about what I think the best Arrow releases are this year. And I'm going to have a thing in the chat where I want to see what's better, the Psycho box set or the Hellraiser box set. And I got a lot of videos coming up. I got a Bloodsport 4K review coming up this week. I've got a Vinegar Syndrome pickup. Got a lot of videos coming up this week. I'm staying busy. Be sure to ding the bell, guys. So people will tell me all the time they didn't know I upload. I'm like, man, I've uploaded like 4 times this week. And they're like, oh, damn. Just ding the bell. I'd rather you know about the video and be like, oh, that's cool, but it's not something I'm interested in, rather than not knowing about it. You know what I mean? My friend Heather didn't believe I was 38 when I first met her 5 years ago. Dude, that's a great thing. You know? Listen, I love you guys. Happy Halloween. Y'all take care. And before I say goodbye for real, let me make sure I know how to actually stop this. Let's see. All right, hey, take care, guys. Good night. Happy Halloween. I love y'all.